Our first performer is Rishav Kumar with his humorous interpretation routine. Rishav has been extremely successful this season, and I, as well as the rest of the team, am very proud of him. Throughout the season, he has powered and placed at several meets. He also qualified for the NSDA National Tournament in Dallas, Texas. On top of all of that, he placed first at the state tournament in DeForest, meaning he's the funniest high schooler in Wisconsin. As you can see, Rishav is pretty good at this category. In humorous interpretation, as well as dramatic interpretation, one person performs a memorized 10-minute routine from a book, movie, or play. In addition to HI, Rishav also competed in oratorical declamation this year. On top of that, he will also be competing in public forum debate at CFL with his partner, Sharon Lynne. Rishav did amazing this season, but he's also very supportive, accepting, and kind to everyone on the team. He's always in a positive mindset coming into practice, and he's happy to help others on the team. Without further ado, please enjoy Rishav Kumar's interpretation of Homecoming King by Hasan Minhaj.
In the 3rd grade, Mrs. Anderson had an assignment. What would you want to be when you grow up? Now, some kids were like, I want to be a firefighter. And another kid was like, I want to be an astronaut. And I was like, I want to be white. Oh, honey, what do you mean? I want this part of my skin to be your part of my skin. No, look, it's not like I hate melanin or anything. You know, I love melanin. In fact, I've never gotten a sunburn in my entire life. But when you're playing the video game of life, and your avatar comes out as white, you just get asked less questions along the way. Boom, you pop out, I want to be Batman. Oh, duh, Batman is white. Boom, you pop out, I want to be president. Well, duh, 44 and a half presidents are white. Growing up is difficult, especially for a brown boy in the Midwest. But for all the challenges he faces growing up, from trying to figure out why he can't get a girlfriend, to racism, maybe we ought to forgive those who have wronged us. But enough about me. Hasan Minhaj is a brown boy trying to make it as well, and he walks us through the challenges of growing up in a world where he didn't fit in either. Homecoming King by Hasan Minhaj. So my dad, he didn't care about any of this identity stuff growing up. His beliefs were very simple. No fun, no girlfriend, have fun in med school, which is a lie. Never gets popping in med school. I never been to the club, saw 9 dudes and was like, yo guys, what's going on? What's going on? Residency fair never happens. It's a lie, and we all buy into it. So by my senior year of high school, I had yet to go to a school dance. I had been cut from the basketball team for 3 years in a row, and I had just gotten off of this medicine called Accutane, so my skin and face are peeling. So I'm crushing life, you know, out there, killing it. But there was this one bright spot, and her name was Bethany Reed. Her family had moved from Nebraska to Davis, and we had AP Calc together, but we had chemistry. Then Bethany's like, hey, we always study at my house. Why don't we study at your house? I gotta go. Like, what am I gonna do? Invite you over to my house? You're gonna be like, hey, what language are you guys speaking? Hey, what's that smell? No, I'm not gonna open myself up to that. But wait, Bethany, she's different. So I hit her up later that night. I go downstairs, Mom, Dad, school friend is coming over. Everybody please be normal. My dad's like, Hasan, we are normal. Then he eats a samosa, my God, Dad, you're killing me. We finally get there. We sit down at the living room table. My mom and dad are arguing in Hindi. My mom is frying pakoras. Kabhi Kushi, Kabhi Gum's playing on ZTV. But it's all coming at her way too much, way too fast. I'm looking over at Betsy. Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. Then she looks up from her calc textbook. Hey, this is really nice. We should do this more often. This is really nice. Oh my God. I love you, my white princess. So now, our AP Calc class was a tight-knit group of overachievers. And our Calc teacher, Mr. Pendleton, he goes up in front of the entire classroom. All right, guys, you're all killing it academically, but I want you guys to know there's more to life than just getting into UC Berkeley. I know, I'm getting into Stanford. No, you gotta live lives we're talking about. That's why I'm making it mandatory for everybody in this class to go to prom. Oh, 30 of us? Me, the Jehovah's Witness girls, the Korean exchange students, all of us, all 30 of us. Then Mr. Pendleton goes over to the board, he pulls it down, it's a bracket with everybody's names on it, leading up to the big dance. It was like March Madness for nerds. There's no way this is gonna happen. But then weeks go by, kids start getting dates. Then 3 days before prom, the last 2 names on the board, Hasan Minhaj and Bethany Reed. And the class goes nuts, man. I'm looking over at Bethany. Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. And she says nothing. Like a G. And the bell goes. Ring. I'm walking over to my locker. I hear footsteps and a voice. Hey, wait up. What's up? Hey, that was pretty crazy back there, right? I mean, what are the chances? Well, listen, ever since our family moved from Nebraska, you've been like my best friend. And I was wondering, would you go to prom with me? Yes, my white princess. And you're like, oh, Dad, I would like to go to prom. Hasan, मैं तुम्हारा मुंह तोड़ूंगा, which means Hasan, I'll break your face. Oh, okay, Dad. Duly noted. Bethany, a situation at home. Dear father doesn't want us to go to prom. But here's the plan. I live on the 2nd story. I'll go to the window. I'll jump out. I'll land on my bike. I'll bike up to your place. We'll take your dad's car. We're going to go to prom. We're going to dance it up. We're going to take your dad's car back to my place. And if my dad catches me and I die, well, YOLO, you're gonna die anyway. You might as well just put on the tombstone, right? Hasan Minhaj, 4.3 GPA, kiss the white girl. What an amazing way to go. The night of prom rolls around. I put on the JCPenney suit, I go to the window, I jump out, I somehow land, I get on my bike, my legs are extra wide, so I slap on the chains. And I bike over to her place. I get to the front door, I'm watching the doorbell, when I'm like, wait, do you understand what's about to go down? You're about to go to prom with Bethany Reed, man. This is the American dream. This is what Dad wanted. Ding dong. But Mrs. Reed has this look of concern on her face. And I look over her shoulder, and I see Jeff Burke putting a corsage on Bethany's wrist. Then Mrs. Reed goes, "Oh my God, honey, did Bethany not tell you? Look, we love that you come over and study and all. You see, we have a lot of family back home in Nebraska, and we're going to be taking a lot of pictures tonight. And we don't think you'd be a good fit. You need a ride home? Mr. Reed can give you a ride home." "No, I have my bike." And I bike home, and I played Mario Kart for the rest of the day. You see, that was the most well-dressed I've ever been, playing Mario Kart. And time passed, and my dad had a heart attack. So we're in the hospital, we have to tell each other the stories. I tell him this prom story. When I'm done, he goes, "Hasan, I'm mad at you." I'm like, "I know. I kissed a girl, I'll never do it again." "No, Hasan. Why don't you forgive Bethany?" "Why, Hasan? When I first immigrated to this country in 1982, I thought if I let you go to a school dance, you were going to join a gang, get a girl pregnant, and start doing drugs all in one night. I wanted to protect you." And her family, they were scared of us, we were scared of them, and everybody was scared of everybody. Hasan, Hasan, हिम्मत होनी चाहिए भाई, तुम्हारी हिम्मत डरने से ज्यादा होनी चाहिए भाई. Hasan, हिम्मत होनी चाहिए. Hasan, you got to be brave, man. The courage to do what's right needs to be greater than your fear of getting hurt. So Hasan, be brave, man. Hasan, be brave.